Hi, this is Bill for SparkyChannel.com. Today I got a question from a viewer in Orlando, Florida. He writes in about his Fieldpiece SC77 clamp meter. It's a multi-tester. He says it's a nice tester, but the issues are when I set it in ohms, the reading is not perfect. It's supposed to be 0.0, but in this meter it's 1.2, 1.3, 1.5. He's thinking it's defective, and he uses continuity a lot in his tests, as I do. He says, what do you think about this meter? It is very expensive. I'm using it for electrical and HVAC service, but he can't trust it for the ohms right now. There are some things you can do to check out right away that may solve the whole problem. Let's get started. Let me show you what might just help. These are my two true RMS clamp meters. This is the Fluke 325, and this is the Klein Tools CL2000. Your Fieldpiece is in this category. This one's probably $40 more than this one, and yours is probably in between these two. The first thing you want to do for your Fieldpiece to troubleshoot it is test your battery. And your Fieldpiece is going to use a 9-volt battery. It says 9 volt right there, so that's 9 volt DC. That's what you're going to want. So this is set to DC volts. So I'm going to take one terminal, one lead, and put it to this terminal, and one lead to put it to that terminal. And you see I got 9.46 volts for the battery. So you have a good battery. Alright, so that's the first thing you do in your test is make sure you have a good battery. The next thing you do is test out your leads. This is the lead from the Klein CL2000. It's one of the leads. And I have my Fluke 325 turned to ohms here. Alright, so I'm going to take and connect one of the testers to the Klein tester, and one of the probes to the other end of the Klein lead. I have continuity because the buzzer's going off, and it says 0.1 ohms. There's 0. Okay. Alright, so that shows that this lead is good. It has 0 ohms resistance. So test out both your leads and make sure they're good. Make sure there's no nicks on them. Visually inspect them. After you've tested your battery to make sure it has the proper DC voltage, and you've tested your leads for continuity, and you've looked, visually inspected where you plug the leads into the meter and make sure there's no corrosion or anything. The next thing you do is probably the test you've been doing, and you put your meter on ohms and just touch the two probes together. You hear the buzzer, which means there is continuity, and we have 0.0 ohms. So that's how you know that your meter is working properly. So there's some things you can do to troubleshoot your ohms testing problem. And if you still have a problem, after you've checked the battery, you've checked the leads, you've checked your connections, and then you've double checked to make sure you get 0 ohms when you touch the probes together on resistance, and you still have a problem, then you should call Fieldpiece. And your meter may still be under warranty, and they may just take care of it. But do check out these simple tests first. And in my video description, in case anyone's interested, I'll put a link for the Fluke meters. There's a series of them, the 323, the 324, and the 325. They range, the 323s between $90 and $100 currently. It's an excellent price. It's the #1 best-selling clamp meter on Amazon.com. And all the ones I'm going to put on my video description are true RMS. That's root mean squared. You want RMS for accurate readings. So I'll put links for the series 323, 324, 325 Fluke voltmeters, and I'll put a link for the Klein tools CL2000 True RMS. It has some excellent features that the others don't have, and the Flukes have some features that the Klein doesn't have. And I'll put a link for the Fieldpiece meter as well, which is somewhere in between. And the Fieldpiece meters are very popular with the HVAC technicians. Thanks. I hope this video has been of help.